Do you know where you are? That's right. You're in a stream. Something I wanted to do 2 hours ago. I just started talking. Good timing, bro. Nice to have you. Don't forget to leave a like. No one else will do it. You're right on time to watch me lower a lamp. And duplicate a lamp. I mean, gotta make the place look nice for when Bernard shows up. For the millionth time. So the Telegram pop-ups are working pretty well. Is everything okay? Can you hear me properly? Is there lag, for instance? To which you should respond as fast as possible. So, deliberation time. Now that we're here at 2:30, for us both, more or less, right? Okay, cool. Indeed. Quality assurance time. And not of the type that involves culling every living thing in sight. I mean, we can do that later once we get Papaya out. Do we have Papaya on standby? Yeah, I'm keeping it modest. The music. This is not Sims 4 music, before you get the impression that this game has an awesome soundtrack like that. It's Sims 3 stuff, which had music that could still be called music, not just a soundtrack. I'm concerned. Because do you see Papaya anywhere? Do you see Papaya? Oh! No way! I had her saved, didn't I? I'm gonna have to check the stream again. Not him. Sure. There's a lot of genders. All genders. We lost Papaya. We lost not just Papaya, we lost the backup of Papaya. Shit. I'm not in the mood for this happy violin. This happy Chinese violin music now. It's just not the same thing. Okay, but we have other victims. This female dirt. Oh, she's alright. Yeah, I don't like her. I think she could be our Joy Desperate. Of course, there's Oma as well. And this creation. I just feel sicker looking at it. So if I'm going to import this one, I'm going to have to make quick work of him. I mean, some of these things I've killed before for good reason. But I guess we can make our own gross groceries stacked with Daddy Galley Winters. These are such lovely, insane serial killers. They actually live in the world. And they are included in the, if you can see from the hashtag, they're included in the script that generates the NPCs. or rather they are part of the pool that the script pulls NPCs from. So they have duplicates, although they're not duplicates, don't wear this murder clown makeup. So sometimes I would not even recognize this guy if he is a clone. See, I did Westworld Season 3 long before it was cringy. I would say back when it was still cool. But yeah, we gotta pull Gallywinter back. Gallywinter from the... and Oma Stefan from the library. I'm reading your messages as they pop up on my screen, although this says I've not read 9. Damn. Yeah, well, sadly, Papaya is a goner. There was no backup. Dolores destroyed the backups, and the core was destroyed when I just... What are you doing here? This is not happening. I don't know what a sign means. Like, I don't know why it would be here in the first place. But Cole had this fascination with... he did not have a fascination with wallpaper being on the outside of a house. That's just something that occurs sometimes when I use the shift button to change the wallpaper on the inside, and the outside is not always immune. It doesn't always know that it's outside. I like that the fountains are on this time, or at least some of them. Right, deliberations. Because it's no use crying over spilled papaya. This room has no entrance. Just thought I should point it out. Shit happens. First let's do the parents. We actually know a bit. I know a bit better what they like and don't like. In this case, they are going to copy... They don't care for this view, do they? And if they do... I don't know. I just really want to use this bookshelf. It has matching quote-unquote colors. As long as it's black or white, everything matches in this game. Any other option and you get shit like this even. I mean, see what I mean? Just shit doesn't match for shit. That's why black and white is so popular. Yep, exactly. If they were to sleep with their head in the bookshelves, do you think that would get smarter? Okay, they just need to be able to get into bed. They may also want some drapes. Is this a thing? I guess curtains is the proper term. No, it's window coverings. Well, I don't know shit, because I only played the Dutch version for years. Right. So this is not Paralives. Pretty sure this is not how curtains work. But it oddly matches. Sure, let me just remove my ceiling so I can hang up a pair of curtains. Is there anything that is the right size? Ah. Curtains don't do anything in this game. Tempting fate. I just... This is really boring colors. Short, medium. Is it medium? Long? I mean, this should work. But what if you really want to sleep during the day? And what if Referee and Pomer really want to sleep during the day? Like I want to do tomorrow. It's gonna be... Okay, so this has some sane colors. I think they may want to be able to look outside. I mean, the idea is that they can close it. No, that is not even possible. Which long one? The one that I showed before? The curtains just don't understand my windows. So I think that in Paralives it should be possible. Like, this is functional, but is it... It's just not a pretty color. I don't want white on gray with black, no. But yeah, I want a function where you can just adjust the curtain size. There's no excuse for why you can't just lengthen it. Oh, the one before this one. Oh, I'm pretty sure there is one that is in this style, maybe. Oh, right. Okay, I think this would work as long as it doesn't look too horrid. Okay, for instance. Which color? Purple and brown, white and gray. Should be something pastelish, if at all, if any color at all. This is painful. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add color to the room if there is anything sane there. Because this is just a very dull room like this, so looks a bit dirty, but then again, you know, Omar and Riffy sleep here, so I think that all that smog from their bodies definitely stains the wallpaper a little bit too. I don't get this fascination with circus colors of these creators, or their aversion to a color wheel where you just pick your own. They really don't get purple. Let's just put up a poster and a better light and then call it finished for now. Not because it's absolutely stunning, but simply because I want to get a basic idea for all the rooms and not just get stuck in this one bedroom. I mean, I normally have the patience to do that, but when I'm on stream, I want to be a bit more effective with my time. So, pick any lighting. Jesus fuck. Mother of God. Is Rasputia in the way? Speaking of. Oh, she is perfectly positioned. musky. Yes, raunchy walls. So the update installed Tiny Living, and I want your opinion on that. Tiny Living stuff pack is one that I originally just didn't want. But now it reactivated it, I see. And I'm gonna show you some items. Okay, so this is from Island Living. Just so you know, Hawaiians have lamps like these in their houses. Maybe you didn't yet, but then you just need to buy one. This is exactly the sort of stuff that Hawaiian people have in their houses according to EA. You also have decorations on your wall, such as, let's see, this, and this. This is probably in your bedroom somewhere. You know, the tiki shit you worship. I actually like this one a lot. I think I'm gonna keep it in the room. Bit of a weird scene maybe for... I mean, this is a really nice art style. This is like too worthy shit. This is probably my favorite asset. I actually use this unironically. But not because I associate it with Maori stuff or something. It is a Maori thing, right? But I thought it was more... I had some Aztec influence, and I'm all about that shit. For some of the gods, especially Wonder. Since Wonder is upstairs... Yeah, we need to decide where it goes, but for now... Let's have a Aztec decoration, Polynesian Aztec decoration. You know, from the border between Mexico and... guys, it's all island living. It's all one big country. Just like Sweden and Italy. It's just one country. And according to EA, all of Northern Europe is also one country anyway. So that said, Italy is not in Northern Europe, but still. One of the packs has one of the packs. you can't make me. But like one of the packs has Germany and a bit of Denmark in it, and it has some an NPC with a Dutch last name. So one big old mess, one big shithole. According to Get Together. I just like this. I just love joking about countries that are bordering on each other now. You started it. My favorite is the border between Hawaii and Sweden. You know, maybe it's not on your island, but you know what they say there? It's a greeting. They don't say aloha, they say aloha. What else is I gonna hang up? Another poster, I suppose, and then let's get it over with. This is Renlo's spy system. It's not so subtle. Wait, I'm hearing a bloop, but it's not you, is it? It's on, yeah, it's Discord. So this is where he spies on his dad's bare feet. Very subtly. No one can see it. No one can find out about his fetish. Wait, no. What? Hold up. This is a gift to his dad. See, he's clever like that. You wouldn't ever notice. This is fucking stupid. What? They should take the resize 2 away from me. It's too macro. Oh. Let's get that Maori culture in there too. I'm of a mind to keep it here, but maybe a bit less prominently. Maybe in the hallway or something, because I really like how bad this looks. I can't find a good tongue for him. No. What else could go in his mouth? Or stick out of his mouth? Maybe some flowers? I say that as even though I know it's a bad idea. Yeah, there are no tongue flaps. Fucking Hakuna Miku. So this is a poster or a painting dedicated to a mother that apparently died. And he used this as his avatar. So let's you know, pour one for the homie. I think this fits more in the urban theme of the living room. There. I can always remember the groundhog. Fits in with the theme. Okay. I may not have a tongue for the sun, but I think he's perfect as is. Should he go outside maybe? Instead of the birdies? Where would I put it? Oh god, that lighting make him look really creepy. Remember that son from the Teletubbies? This is him now. Feel dead yet? Do you feel dead inside yet? I feel like he could spy on Benar. Because this is Benar's loop. Where did the cameras go? I mean his eyes, his inconspicuous eyes. This is gonna be our not so subtle Easter egg. Let's see what else we have in terms of wall decorations. Another Polynesian wall decoration. I know Reynolds wouldn't trust a robot with a track record for crushing human skulls. I don't know if this actually fits the style. Kind of modern. But at the same time, it's also very tacky in some ways, so... And it's unapologetic. I don't prefer this. I don't like decorating for the sake of decorating. I'm just looking for anything for the sun that could go with that, but I'm sort of out of ideas. This is going to be my one good joke this whole stream. This could work. Sending you a lot of love. Okay, cool. Good luck with that sleep-inducing shit. Are they gonna talk over me again? Yeah, but you gotta listen. Or rather, you can't unlisten. Yep. Alright. Any suggestions for what for decorations that could go with the sun? I feel like he's sort of complete. But if there was like a body for him. Need to move this around a bit. I mean, this is good. This is respectable. This could be literal art piece. Maybe. Weren't we decorating bedrooms? How did we get to this? Right, okay. I still need something for over the bed here. Something that two very mature men would like. Two mature, scruffy, rugged, hunky dudes. Just go buy at the IKEA, you know, if they see it. It's Uray's badass pet. There goes my brain. My last 3 brain cells. A bit too photorealistic for such a musty room. Or it's a dank, stanky. Oh my fuck! This is a badass poster. It's a conversion from The Sims 2, and apparently that game had such good designs in comparison to this shit. You can actually use it, you know? Like, you would actually put it up in real life. Not sure where I'm gonna use it for, or if at all yet. You notice that there's a lot of icons with... Sorry, of previews with wrenches as an icon. That means it's modded material. And you can see I have quite a lot of it. Actually, why does this blend in so well? It has no right to blend in so well with the classy tall windows and the bunny, or mouse bunny. I don't think I want to just put up everything that looks good. I wanted to have some character. There's William. Yeah, I was thinking this could work. William is not going to make it. Not everyone deserves to make it to the Valley Beyond. I guess this is fine for now. Red is the third color that goes well with everything. The glory days where the Valley Beyond did not exist. That is true Westworld. The Valley Beyond is a spin-off season. Spin-off. They actually made this thing a summon familiar for spellcasters later on, I think. And I don't even know why it exists. Painstakingly handcrafted by artisanal Sims, this sculpture presents a perspective on the most mythical of aliens. It retains the magic of the species. Okay, there's no explanation for why it looks like this. It is purple, so whenever I see something purple, I want to give it to Riffy, but then it's always a horrible shade of purple that deserves to jump off a cliff. Or to be infected by Clementine and kill itself. This looks so happy. I think Pomeroy would like it. It's a little grim. There's a little tiny ment mummified inside, maybe. I mean, who could you be keeping in there? Or maybe that's just where naughty sons go. They're very naughty for a couple of 100 years. I think that's a bit too cruel. Even for them. Cars are not a thing, but decorative cars with the help of a mod, yes. I mean, how cool is this? It's one of those. I just want something different. I don't know why. Excuse me? Could you stop having a midlife crisis over your orientation? No. How about... I don't understand. The car has become sentient. It's no longer playing along. Okay. Fuck you, car. I had a glorious destination for you in mind, and you didn't want to play along. So... this is the better car anyway. I've gone quiet a bit. In contemplation. Too nautical. Yeah. There's absolutely no logic to the controls of how you rotate. Right now, I think this looks cool. Next time I log it, I'll delete it. So. Need to decide on doors. Provisional doors. There's a bit too much privacy here. They're family. They barely need doors. Or condoms between them. Okay, let's have a basic bitch go-to door. And not one that opens up on the stairs. So you break your neck the moment you step out. So we have in the house a bunch of breads for peace. For freaking bread. Just give a sign of life if you need me to talk again. Otherwise, I may ramble into space occasionally, but I don't want to feel too crazy. Or as they say, or as they call it in this game, heretic. Look at these. In both. So this is Amasha. He came to visit for no particular reason. And now it's just waiting for Bernard to come over. This time, they're watching him. The lights didn't... The position of the lights did not precise along with this inconspicuous decoration. But it only makes it better. That's not Bernard. That is Elsa. Again, everyone is a little older in this universe. Elsa from Frozen. The son from the Teletubbies. What the fuck are you? Child. Oh, okay, it's a child I made to be a child and look childish. I fucking hate children, but I don't think that there's a way to have a game without children. This is confusing, but this is an alternative wonder exactly for this sort of purpose of just walking by. This is grandma painting Adeline. Looks like a kid that is rather vertical horse face style. Big eyes reminds me of a child on a painting that my grandma had. So grandma painting Adeline. I hope this guy is not dying. He's just a young adult. It's prematurely gray. Yeah, aging is disabled. Good. I messed around a lot in the settings, and I hope it doesn't lead to people dying or marrying. Shouldn't be marrying. And least of all reproducing, because then I would have to kill them. So, for people... This is Wonder. Wonder's looking very bulky. Please don't have a dick. Because we're live. We're on TV here. So I made Wonder like a mature, more beefy guy when he is transformed in his dark form, because I wanted to reflect that he is actually an ancient and powerful god, and that he's just a very childish nature. Or rather, he has different aspects. But this is his not regular form. So, back to Shota. Legal Shota mode. How's empty space looking, guys? Having fun there? Okay. What is Amasha doing? Watching television? What unproductive activity could he be engaged in? What autonomous... Never mind, he's dancing. Amasha is also a famous writer. So despite the fact these guys are family, and despite the fact they probably know each other. Well, they don't, actually. That's weird. I mean, go say hi to whatever attempt introduction. It's family. So now he's gonna freak out because Amash is sort of like locally famous, but not interested. So what happens is a celebrity comes into their house, starts dancing to some music like he's the shit, and then doesn't want to interact with the people living there. Okay, the Sims are screaming a bit too loudly into my ear. Let's distracting me from my own monologue. I'm gonna lower that volume. So yeah, Amash is visiting because he's a relative, but he doesn't want to actually interact with his family because he's too famous for them. Let's brood a little.
Bettino! Sparba!
Let's fuse and walk through each other and brood.
Glara.
Griffey, why are you... What is this salary of yours? I wasn't gonna play the game. This is Wonder's brother. He could use a bit more meat on his cheeks, but aside from that, he's like the permanently tall guy. There's no point to these conversations. I just want to see them interact a little bit. You should be part of this meeting. I'm gonna have to take a break shortly because I had nothing for food except coffee. And I'm starting to worry about the baby. I'm not taking good care of the baby. Stop ignoring the munchie. He really wants to... He really wants attention. Very shortly. Just gonna decide on which room is whose. He really needs to have his eyebrows fixed though. Like... He just gave up halfway. I mentally collapsed. The word did end. I just long for death. I heard some music. Is that on TV? Can they even watch TV? I mean, you would think they could. But you never know. Thanks for hanging out with me. It was a pleasure ignoring you. Because I'm so fucking famous. What? I don't know when this happened, but at some point in the game, in some patch or another, everyone started to visit. It's like, I have a new relative visiting every 5 minutes. One leaves, the other comes. It's fine as long as I don't bring kava. I guess.
Dag dag.
One issue I have is that they do all make a mess. Nothing to see here. Was that an error? No, I don't see anything. I just see a big fat fucking ass. There, shut up now. I think she's kind of Rasputia is ruining this scene. But then again, that's what she's for. She's here to ruin everything good. And to cover up last exceptions. Someone is just like me, is high on coffee, but actually needs sleep. No, that's not how you solve sleeping. It's just... God, this is... Sometimes the AI is more sentient than I give it credit for. So this is where you sleep now. Now you know. And you will nap. Yes, this is napping. And this is where you sleep. And this is where some random visitor is going to use the computer. But nowadays there's an option to get them yeeted right off. Well, at least when he's done with his current loop. Because you can lock computers now for the household only. Otherwise, your visitors will swarm the PCs there like ants to smelly feet. Why did Rourke get so freaking good at dancing? Well, not that good, I guess. Also, why is he wearing glasses right now? Maybe if I give him keys I don't have to open next time he comes over. Just give everyone my keys. I can start using the house and the toilet without having to invite them in. As long as he doesn't give it to Bernard, we're watching you, it should be fine. Everyone is a bro anyway in this world. The rest is either trying to avoid us or they're dead. Or to put it euphemistically, they're joy desperate. 4 boys: Renlo, Grafterio, Varosha, and Wonder. Wonder barely sleeps. Can he even sleep? No, he can't. Right now, but he should. I want him to sleep with someone in bed. So I will fix that later. So who sleeps with whom? Shh, carpet, don't wake up, Pomeroy. He's a bad sleeper anyway. What's the guess for? Because Pomeroy is so cute and peaceful and not bashing in someone's skull? Oh, that's good. Maybe you can answer my questions then. So which boy sleeps with whom? Let's pretend this actually fits. Actually, why doesn't it? It doesn't. Like, am I going... But... You see that? It just refuses to match. Because if I move it a bit more so the gray square fits, the brown part doesn't. I'll put it like this. It's a bit less triggering that way. Don't try to make it look like one carpet, or does it stick out? Better. Okay. So if you can hear me now over the other idiots. Who sleeps with whom from the boys? There's Wonder. There's Varosha. There's him. Rafterio. He needs a more pronounceable name. And then there is Renloak. Looking smug. Looking pretty content. Maybe we should get these prostitution lights, this red light district light, just proper warm yellow color. Oh. Well, maybe, oh, I see, I didn't read that my volume is affected by your meeting volume. We'll get there. We'll find the workaround. Hmm. I mean, what doesn't go well with orange? Let's face it, everything is beautiful with orange. Hmm. Yeah, that's why I was thinking we should I should take that break. Maybe our meeting will be over because I want to ask you some questions. I want some input. And I'm not feeling entertaining enough to carry this shit show on my own. On my own. Oh, I like this. It's alright. This is alright. Especially that while I need food and my diet is basically here on this table. I make so much coffee. Put it in the fridge. That's where you put coffee after all. It's like you put last exceptions on the Rasputia's ass. Coffee goes. Everything that's food or ingestible goes into fridge. No idea what scuffle means. But Wanda's brother is leaving. He is exiting the building. Supposedly. Do they actually care about each other? Yeah, they still do. Wanda has a way of making people hate him, like kind of like I do. Just saying things autonomously when I'm not watching, insulting people. That's not really his true personality. He's more selective than he should be in games. But he does it anyway in the game, and I can't stop him sometimes from yelling at his dad. Like he wouldn't even do that to get punished. Oh, and now it's time for 1,000,000 vampires to come over. Thankfully, I do have 1,000,000 vampires, so there's no shortage in the pool to draw vampires from. It feels like Rock has been dancing for 5 hours straight, and I would have no problem with that if he had been glistening, and that tight S tank up would have been absolutely drenched and ruined and torn at the seams from always dancing, but instead it's still there. However, maybe we can simulate that it just got sweated into oblivion. How does this work again? I did so many things on autopilot. I really hope he doesn't show a dick. Okay, he doesn't. Yeah, that's the end of the tank top. It melted in sweat. So, Rock is an ancestor to Wonder. Because Rock is the parent of Pomeroy. Pomeroy is the dad of Wonder. Which makes Rock, of course, a dad to Wonder as well, because there's no such thing as grandpas. That's not a word we use. Oh, he's just leaving us out. Oh no, wait. Let's have a conversation here on the bridge. Why not? I thought Nelthius was leaving, but looks like he called the interest of his brother. And here goes this a global superstar just passing by. How is it possible? And no one gives a shit. Bye, bye you guys. I don't know why Riffy's standing there like, okay, sure. I mean, I go outside just to sniff my food sometimes. Sure, I prefer to sit down to do it, but I guess I could try standing in front of my door sometime. Maybe food tastes really delicious there. Okay, well, now that we've seen the terrifying consequences of AI and its potential, I think it's a good moment for a break. We need to decide on who goes where. Like, we have 2 rooms. And one is going to be for Wonder and someone. I'm personally thinking Raftirio and Renlo go well together because they have similar personalities. This one is also very, very versatile. You know what I mean? Probably one of the smallest runs, so he can make Renlo feel like a big bro. And then Vados and Wonder, they can have their princely bedroom here. May not seem too fair, but if you realize that they're probably going to use these rooms here interchangeably, I'd rather be in this room separately. That's smaller. Although it can't be half bad to listen to a bro moaning on the workout equipment as you drift off to sleep. I wonder how long it will be before Randall starts, like, you know, he's a little daredevil, so I can imagine he'd be crawling over it and starts jumping on this like a trampoline on this bloody car. So his dad probably foresaw it and used God powers to fix this in time and space. Just fix the car in time so it can never leave this state. Knowing that his son is going to try and fuck with it. Despite which fact, he will still punish Renlo for messing around with the car. In all the right ways. And with that, the sun has set on this chapter. Goodbye. It has been a very relaxing experience. It was a beautiful day. This is not how the sun sets. Wait, this direction. There. No, it's gone. So I see you after your meeting. Aloha.